You didn't ask for it, but you're getting it anyways. Welcome to Let's Play Dino Crisis 2. Dino Crisis 2 is an action game made by Capcom for the PlayStation Entertainment System. When was this made? I want to say early 2000. Does it say here on the box? Well, I see here that it says 2000, so we're going to go with that. Dino Crisis 2 is the sequel to Dino Crisis, and even though they are named the same and continue the story, more or less, they're very different games in tone and style. There you go, there's our opening cinematic. Now, we are actually going to play using my previous save game. Well, we're not going to play the previous save game, but rather we're going to use the information from that previous save, which allows us to continue with special items I've unlocked, and lets us do the mini-game, the Dino Coliseum, which is just a battle mode where you can play the different characters and different dinosaurs from the game. But we are going to start a new game, and I think we're going to go with normal, because I more want to show the game off to you than anything else.
Has passed since the Third Energy incident. Dr. Kirk's research on Third Energy has been taken over by a government agency, and massive research has begun at a base somewhere in the Midwest. However, in their pursuit of immediate results, they have failed to take the necessary precautions, and once again, an accident has occurred. This time, the entire research base, military institution, and a small town close by have disappeared. In their place, there now lies a jungle from another
time. They're explaining a little bit of what happened in the first Dino Crisis game. In the first Dino Crisis game, that character, Dr. Kirk, was experimenting with a new energy they were calling Third Energy. And what he accidentally ended up doing was opening up a rift in time and space, which allowed dinosaurs to become too fast to threat. And they couldn't leave well enough alone, and it's happened again, which is where this game picks up.
May 10th, 2010. I'm about to step through a gate into another time. Or maybe it's another world. I'm being sent in with other members of TRAT. Our mission? To rescue 1,300 survivors and collect data.
Right there are our two main characters. The big blonde guy is Dylan, and we're going to be playing him for most of the game. And the red-headed woman is Regina, we're going to be playing the other half of the game. She was the main character from the first Dino Crisis game. There she is. And that's going to be one of our long-term problems for the game. That Rex over there is going to be harassing us for most of the game. That was our buddy Dave. We're going to get to like him a lot.
So, this is the Cretaceous way of welcoming guests, huh? Not exactly the red carpet treatment.
There's no response.
I'm pretty sure my team's alright. There's more than 1,000 survivors. Let's get moving. Now, hold on. What was your name again? Hey!
The ivy's wrapped around the door. It won't open. Let's try the door over there.
Oh, come on. Didn't they teach you how to open a door at SWORD training? Here, I'll show you. Watch this.
Yeah. That weapon definitely suits a Trat member. But I prefer to go in this way. See ya, Mr. Barbarian.
Hey, the name's Dylan. Call me that when you need some help, okay?
Now, Regina and Dylan just there showed us two of their differences. Dylan, with his machete, can chop through doors that are tangled up in vines, while Regina can use her stun gun, or stun stick, or whatever it is, to short electronic locks like that. Now, our buddy Dylan here starts off with a shotgun, and if you see, there's a little infinite symbol down there. From previous playthroughs, I've unlocked unlimited ammo for our weapons, which will save us the trouble of having to get more over the course of the game. Now, this game plays just like its first counterpart, in that it has tank controls, which means if you press the up direction, your character moves forward. You press the down direction, your character steps backwards. And if you press left or right, he turns to the left or right. Above this cliff is where the base camp was set. The cliff is too steep to climb. You interact with items and search things by pressing the X button. And we found a small med pack. It has been sitting here a long time. The ivy is all over. It looks like it won't move. It's electronically locked. You may be able to short it with Regina's stun gun. So yeah, he can't get through here. But if we played Regina, she could. Alright. Let's move on. Okay, these are our first enemies of the game. Velociraptors. And they are going to be our most commonly occurring enemy. They're not the most powerful enemy, but they're not the weakest either. Now, each area we go to has certain spots where the enemies will just appear from. If I can get good at aiming... Ah, nuts. The enemies will jump out and attack us. The Jeep has been smashed by a mudslide. It's blocking the path. Yeah, but we want that killing. So, as you see, I changed screens, and the enemies reappear. I changed screens again, and new enemies popped up. Dang! That's my own fault, I walked right into that. To attack the enemies, you hit the right trigger, and that puts you in a combat position, so you can fire on the enemies. Now, Dylan still has his machete, and he takes swings at the monsters with it. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it will drop them for a second. Now, normally, his machete and Regina's stun gun would be how they fight off the enemies when they don't have any ammo. But since I'm using the items I've unlocked, all our weapons will have unlimited ammo. Alright, now we're done with that area. We're moving on to the next. and we're given our results for that area. The better we do, the more points we get. And the points are used to buy items and equipment. We'll also use to buy ammo, but ammo's not going to be a problem for us. Ah! Okay. See how my vitality meter has just turned red, and I'm leaving blood trails on the floor? I'm bleeding. That means I'm slowly going to bleed to death. And we want to use a recovery item called a hemostat that will stop the bleeding. Doesn't recover any health though. And since we've lost so much health, I'm going to use a small pack to recover some of it. Packs come in small, medium, and large, and of course heal least to most in that order. You also get these items called resurrection packs. If you die, you can use the resurrection pack to restart that area. You can also use a resurrection pack like a large healing kit. Now you may see the points popping up at the top of the screen. You get more points. You get more points for taking out more enemies at a time and building up a combo. The higher you get your combo, the more points you get. And different dinosaurs are worth different points, usually because they're harder to kill than others. Oh man, I look spectacular, don't I? You can also earn extra points by countering a dinosaur's attack, hitting it just before it's going to hit you. Not like that. And what's the number? Alright, here's hoping I can do a little bit better for you guys from now on. Alright, now I mentioned that you hit the right trigger to take combat stance and shoot at enemies. If you hit left trigger while in combat stance, you'll switch your target to the next enemy. And if I get good at that, I won't get caught so well. You can also hit the right trigger too to do a quick turn. And when you hit the circle button, you attack with your sub-weapon, which in this case is Dylan's machete. Yeah, we're going to take that. It looks like I'm going to need them. Now, I may or may not be able to pull it off. If you can get through an area without taking damage, you get a bonus to your sword. And that bonus depends on how long the area was, how dangerous the dinosaurs were, and how high you can get your combo. Yes, we do want a large med pack. I got lucky there. I got real lucky there. There you go. In this case, I got 6,000 points for getting through that area with no damage.
Hey! Who are you? Are you one of the survivors? Don't run away! Come out! We came here to rescue you!
Alright, now over here is our save point and our item shop. But this red file right here is a Dino file. The file contains data collected by the military about the dinosaurs that live in this world. And here we have the Velociraptor file. Meaning Swift Caesar. Length 4.8 meters, height 1.8 meters. Observation records. We originally thought dinosaurs were just slow, dumb reptiles. We soon realized this wasn't true at all. The Velociraptor proved us all wrong. The claws on each foot is as sharp as a blade, providing a powerful slash, making them a killing machine. The long, hard tail is used as a balance when running in high speeds. However, it is also used as a weapon. Their tail whip is so powerful that it can shatter bones. Combat notes. When and if you encounter them, never show them your back. The moment you start running away, you become a prey to them. No soldier has come back alive running away from them. The basic rule in this world is to fight. Raptors are the most prosperous carnivore dinosaurs in this world. There live different flocks in various areas. Their behavior and endurance are not all similar, but they all have one thing in common: speed. They are fast. It is best not to use heavy weapons. Also, on very rare occasions, there have been encounters of blue raptors recorded. Their attack and toughness are said to be ultra-raptor level. Go hunt them down if you claim yourself a real hunter. So, like I had mentioned earlier, we'll find different raptors of different strengths. And the most powerful of them are the blue raptors. They're the ultra-raptors. And you can only find the ultra-raptors if you can get your combo up to 20 or higher, and then move on to the next area where raptors appear. And usually only a pair of them show up, give or take. And they are worth a lot of points. Alright, so here's our shop. We have a new weapon, but I cannot afford it yet. And the solid cannon is a badass gun, which I'm going to try to get as soon as I can. You can also purchase recovery items. You can normally get ammo, but since we're playing with unlimited ammo unlocked, we're fine. And occasionally you'll get extra tools that will help you throughout the course of the game. But what we're going to do here is save. And I'm going to write over my previous data. And we are going to keep going. It's locked from the other side. It can't be unlocked from this side. It is a water supply tank. The surface is heavily corroded. It doesn't seem like rust, but probably caused by the rain of this world. But what we want is the resurrection pack. Hopefully you won't have to see me use a resurrection pack, other than as a healing item. Shotgun has a nice spread. I can sometimes hit dinosaurs that are a little off to the side. Now, the number of dinosaurs to an area is not unlimited. They will eventually stop attacking. We got close. I thought that one was going to get me. I have a bad habit of getting tagged in this area. I'm real lucky that I got through it. See, I was getting a little excited there. I thought I was going to get caught. Alright, I think that's all of them. So let's get out of here. See, it's really worthwhile to get those new damage bonuses. And there's our Rex buddy. We got half his face blown off. He's going to be an annoyance for most of the game.
You one-eyed menace.
Unfortunately, there is nothing we can do. Nothing we can do at all to fight him. So we just gotta move. Oof. Got me. Later we'll get a chance to do battle with him, but right now, we just gotta run. You know what? We need a name for this guy. I think we're gonna call our Rex friend here Clancy. Now these weirdos in the biker helmets are using those disc weapons from tribes on us. Don't remember what those disc weapons were called. If anyone knows, feel free to remind me. But we got away from Clancy. And we are in a nice, safe area, so we're going to enjoy this moment of peace. Doctor's paper. Time shift. Again, the day has come. January 14th. This is the day when the third energy accident occurred, and we were sent to this time. This is the 10th time this day has come, and every time I feel the same. Despair. The medical supplies from the med room has all been used up in the very first year. Since then we've been collecting wild plants to make medicine without knowing its effects. Nevertheless, they were used in healing the wounds of the soldiers, and all we could do was to wait for the rescue. Why haven't they come to rescue us? I've thought about the question for the past 10 years, and I've come to a conclusion. The time shift, or fold, is caused by the overdrive of the third energy. But our current technology level wasn't high enough to recover from the accident. Years of technology research would still not be enough. A time error of 10 or 20 years is insignificant, a time slip to 65 million years. But that error, that time difference could mean everything for us. We should have never laid our hands on a toy so dangerous. So these poor suckers have been waiting 10 years for a rescue. The flesh has been ripped from his stomach to his leg. Looks like a few years have passed since his death. So not only was it 10 years since that message was wrote, it's been however many years since this guy died on top of it. And there are a couple of goodies we can grab here. General medical books and patient records are filed here. Many of the patient's records indicate symptoms never heard of before. It's a clear plastic curtain. Underneath from the curtain there is blood. And you will take the resurrection pack. So much for there being no medicine left. Bottles for filling medicine are here. They are almost all empty. And we got the key plate. He must have been attacked while in his sleep. There are no signs of resistance. Well, over here is our save point. Come on. There we go. And if we can afford it, yep, we are going to buy a solid cannon. I should have read what the solid cannon does. Sorry about that. No tools have been opened up yet. So we are going to save our game. And you know what? We've been playing for around 26 or so minutes, I guess. So I think we're going to pull it apart. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you will enjoy this Let's Play of Dino Crisis 2. See you in the next episode.